I've been out here riding today at Glen Helen. I'm going to do a little some fork changes with the testing with the compression up here. I put some pressure springs that are longer that have 4 millimeters of preload, and I put some sub valves in the compression. I think it's holding the front end up a little too high, and it's losing a little bit of the front tire feel that I'm looking for. So I'm going to make some changes and take the pressure springs and put regular, pressure springs with no preload, and I'm going to take the sub valve out and put it back to maybe the stock components with my valving, and see if that helps with the front tire bite. Okay, when we're just doing testing with the compression, anything to do with the compression, the pressure springs, compression valving, we're just doing the tops. All you really have to do, we don't even have to take the forks off. We can just take the bars off, and then we just take the tops out. We can make our changes and just put them back in and go try it. As you can see, this pressure spring has preload. See how much preload it has? There's a lot of preload, whereas stock they don't, and it actually has a sub valve right here. This is similar to a 25 Honda setup. Obviously, it's my valve spec, but this is basically 25 Honda setup. So we're going to get rid of the preload on the pressure spring and get rid of the sub valve. Put my my spec in that I used to run, and we're going to see if it gets some of the front tire traction back. Okay, we've changed the pressure spring. You can tell how there's no preload on this one. We went back to the non-sub valve, just like that, how it is stock. And I got my, basically my STR valving spec in here for me. And we're going to put it back in. Now for the other side. Now we're putting the other side back in. Ready to go. Our first little moto on the new fork setup, it was better in the way that I wanted it to be better. It settles in the corners better and turns better. The front tire sticks to the ground a little bit better, but it's a little bit not quite as plush. So what I think I need to do is I'm gonna stiffen it up a little bit so it stays up in the stroke a little bit, going over the braking bumps, and that should plushen it up, and then it'll be exactly what I want. Well, it's the end of the day. The track's beat. It's dry, slippery. The bike definitely is getting a lot of better front tire traction that I like. It's settling in the corners better, and it's turning better, so that was a good thing. It was a little bit not quite as plush in the braking bumps. So I tried going stiffer to help give it a little bit more hold up to the bumps. It made it worse, a lot worse. So we're going to have some, maybe try a little bit different settings to try and get that plushness back. So if I'm trying to achieve the plushness with the settle and the front end tire bite is really important to me. I'm not one of these kind of riders that like my bike drifting. I like traction. So that's what I'm hunting for. I'm trying to hunt for the most front end tire feel and traction I can possibly get.